the zone. Of course, this weekend we see Diego Pacheco continue his assault on the super middleweight division and a fantastic night of boxing as we build up to, of course, Canelo against Berlanga live on the zone. Anthony Joshua against Daniel Dubois, 96,000 now, record-breaking audience for Riyadh season at Wembley Stadium before we go back September 28th, of course, in the UK, and then building towards Bivol Beterbiev. What a fight for the Undisputed Championship in Riyadh. Jack Catterall against Regis Prograis, and so much more to come as well. We're going to go through the entire card. As we said, a big night of boxing here in Los Angeles on Saturday. I'm going to start with a young man to my left, Fabian Rojo. Fabian, welcome. This is a great opportunity for you. I saw you fight on the big Estrada against Bam card in Phoenix. An unbelievable talent, linked up with a Matchroom team. Big platform for you on Saturday, ready to continue that undefeated career.
Sí, en primer lugar, Fabián, bienvenido. Una oportunidad muy grande para ti. Te vimos en esa cartelera de Estrada, Bam. Eres un gran talento, tienes muchas oportunidades. Ahora ves con nosotros aquí en Matchroom. Supongo que con ganas de seguir con tu carrera boxística.
Sí, por supuesto. Primero que nada, quiero darle muchas gracias a mi promotora Matchroom, Eddie Hayden y Zone por darme esta gran oportunidad. Y por supuesto que estoy muy agradecido, muy orgulloso de mí mismo por todo lo que he logrado, y creo que es una gran oportunidad para mí.
Yeah, so first of all, I have to say thank you very much to my promoter, to Matchroom, to Eddie Hearn for giving me this opportunity. And of course, you know, I'm really happy, I'm really proud of what I've done so far, proud of myself. I'm really looking forward to continue doing what I've been doing.
Thank you, Fabian, and everybody tuned in on the stream around the world. Make sure you follow the career of this young man. Very, very exciting, 147-pounder. Punches very, very hard, going to be in some great fights. As they tell me, this man to the right, Alex Getche, is going to be as well. A young man who's starting out his professional career, and an outstanding young talent that we're keeping our eyes on Saturday. Of course, big crowd coming for you for Los Angeles as well, and ready for a big night at the War Grounds on Saturday.
Yes, sir. I'm thankful to be able to fight here. Thank you to Matchroom Boxing for putting me on this card. I'm ready to put it on the show in my hometown.
Look forward to seeing you, Alex, and for you as well. I know very young, but how quickly do you want to move in your career about building and making the most of opportunities like this on Saturday?
I feel I'm ready. You know, I definitely believe in myself. I definitely believe in my skills. So when the opportunity comes, I'll be ready.
Thanks, both two undefeated young prospects, and of course another undefeated young prospect, Krzysztof Baldazua against Carl Irwin. It's a great fight on Saturday. Carl, let's start with you. Been told you're a lot of fun to watch, and so is this young man. We're expecting a great fight here.
Absolutely, thank you. First off, I want to say thank you, Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, DAZN, for giving me this opportunity. This is a big platform, big spotlight. The lights are going to be a lot brighter, but at the end of the day, just another fight. Just gonna step in the ring, do what I do best. I'm really looking forward to this fight. I had a great camp, great preparation. Thank you.
You watch much of this young man, undefeated, tall, but this is his first real test on Saturday night.
Yeah, I know he's tall. As a stocky fighter, I'm always the shorter fighter, so it's nothing new to me. I've had great sparring, great tall lefty sparring for this camp. About 3 weeks straight of it, so I believe in my skills, believe in my preparation, believe in my grit, and I know I'm gonna bring the war.
Krzysztof, excited? I think fair to say your first real test on Saturday. You've had a great apprenticeship, fighting all around, of course, Mexico and the US as well, but a real fight against a real opponent on Saturday.
Well, first and foremost, I want to give all the glory and thanks to God for putting me on the stage and letting me display my talents to the best of my abilities. A big thank you to you, Matchroom DAZN, for another huge opportunity to fight a big stage. And yeah, I'm just ready. I've been building myself these past few fights, and I'm up for the test. Anytime you guys, whoever you guys put in front of me, I'm ready.
I know that some of those learning experiences have been in Mexico, but nice to be back home and big local crowd coming to support you on Saturday.
No, for sure, yeah. It's always great fighting home, even just in the US. I'm just ready to defend my home territory and make a name for myself.
It's a great fight to look forward to, Irwin against Baldazua. And this is a great fight as well. I think one that our good friend Roberto has told us we must make this fight. This young lady to my right, an outstanding talent, so exciting. Of course, Ginny Fuchs been looking for this opportunity for a long, long time, an outstanding amateur. And I feel like women's boxing's in a really interesting place at the moment. There's a lot of outstanding female talent coming through, but I think we have to make sure we make the great fights. I think one of the great things about female boxing is the fighters have always been willing to challenge themselves, to step up, to be in undefeated matchups, to win world titles, to try and unify. And Ginny, we'll start with you. Only 3-0, but everybody in boxing knows about your talent, your ability. And I know you've been keeping active, but this is kind of like the crunch test coming in for you now on Saturday night against Adelaide.
Yeah, I remember last time we talked, I told you that my next fight, I want a world title shot. So I've been, staying ready for the moment, the opportunity, and I've been, staying busy in the Team Combat League too. I don't know if you've seen me. So when you guys called me for this fight, I was like, well, it's going to be for the WBC belt. Y'all agreed to it, so I'm here to take it, and I'm ready.
It's funny that you've been looking for that opportunity for so long. Must have thought that maybe it wouldn't come. And then all of a sudden the phone call comes. This is an opportunity that will change your life and your career on Saturday.
No, exactly, yeah. I've been frustrated, waiting and seeing and trying to get out there, trying to get a fight, and I honestly think being involved in the Team Combat League kind of helped people see me in action and see my skill, and then they wanted to see more of me at that higher level. So the fact that you guys called me, it's a blessing, and I'm glad you gave me this opportunity.
Fantastic amateur pedigree. We know you know boxing inside out as well. What do you know about your opponent? Comes with a good reputation, a lot of support, all action as well. You see this as a good style matchup?
Yeah, I'm glad to be matched up with a top fighter. I don't think she could be able to handle my speed and footwork, but I'm ready to, be in the ring with her on Saturday night and show both of our skills.
Look forward to seeing you in action, Adelaide. Welcome. Big opportunity for you. Of course, massive support in Los Angeles as well. The WBC interim world title on the line. Huge moment for your career on Saturday.
Yes, thank you, Eddie. Well, thank you to Matchroom, DAZN, and my management team, Cheer Sports, for making this possible and happen. And this it's a huge spotlight for me. And I think, Ginny, I know your reputation, and I know you've been out there. You have an excellent amateur career. You've been active on TCL. And I believe, and I think so, you'll be my real first test. I fought really good fighters in the past, but I think she'll be my real test. But I've been in the game for many years. I know my skills, and I'm not only a brawler, I could be a boxer, and I could be everything. And I don't think everybody has seen what I'm capable of doing in the ring until I'm inside the ring with the other opponent. I'm not just one boxer or one fighter. I could be many things. So I'm coming, and I'm keeping my belt this Saturday.
You have a tough fight, but also you have a tremendous platform. For me, I love this arena here, but also your home crowd. And if you can perform with that atmosphere on Saturday and that kind of support, it's going to be huge for your career.
Yes, and I love it. My fans, my friends, my family, everybody's coming, and they know I put on a show. And like I said, God first willing, and I'm taking my belt back home with me.
Well, thanks to everybody up here. Two fantastic undefeated young prospects, Fabian Rojo and Alex Gueche. Kristek Baldazur in a tough one against Carl Irwin, and a tremendous female fight for the WBC interim world title, Adelaide Ruiz against Ginny Fuchs. Don't miss it. We're going to face everybody off up here, and we'll be back for segment 2 shortly. Thank you.
All right, so we are 48 hours away from these athletes squaring off at the war grounds here at the Dignity Health Sports Park. Now we'll do the stare downs as we get set for what should be an electric event. Tickets available now. If you know anything about this venue, there have been some fantastic bouts. It never seems to disappoint. Nice outdoor venue. Normally tennis matches are held there. And again, our Before the Bell prelim card begins at 2:30 p.m. Pacific. That's 5:30 Eastern Time. Alex Getch and David Vargas. And how about this? Ginny Fuchs, only 3-0, but she gets a shot at the interim world title, 115 pounds, taking on Adelaide Ruiz, La Cobra. who is 16-0-1 with 8 knockouts from right here in Los Angeles, California. You know she's going to have a ton of fans going wild Saturday night.
Vamos, Cobra. And the new